Hello guys, welcome to Indian Cybersecurity Solution. In this video, we'll give you an introduction to k-nearest neighbors. Before going to start the algorithm k-nearest neighbors, we want to discuss about when we'll use the k-nearest neighbors. We can use k-nearest neighbors for the regression problem. Also, we can use the k-nearest neighbors for the classification problem. Okay, so for the classification is the supervised learning approach because we know the dependent variable what will be. So here is a small data set where the various various fruits are there, and every fruits have their width, height, and mass and the color scores. We have already in our data set. And now, if a new data set come and suppose a new fruit have mass is 150 and width is 8 and height is 9. So what this fruit will be? Means what will be the fruit? This fruit can be the apple, lemon, orange, and the mandarin. So we will classify the class of the fruits. Okay, so now here I have taken the data here, these things, the each rows of a corresponding data set. So here the fruit of label means apple, we assign the apple as 1 and the mandarin for 2 and the other values are there. And each row of a each content the single data instance. Suppose Apple have mass is 176 with the 7.4 and the height is 7.3. And here the data set in these columns, these features are the feature value of every Apple. Like Apple have mass is 190 and width is 8.4 and every value is stored in these four columns. The four features are mass, width, height, and the color score. Now, here are the color score of every fruit dataset, which is from 0 to 1. The red score is 0.5 to 1, this is the red, and 0.75 to 85, this is the orange. And these are the scaling of every color set. Now, what the k nearest neighbor is? We will use the k nearest neighbors for the classification. Okay, so if a new data point suppose come here, here we have taken two features, height and width. Suppose a new point is here, and what will be this fruit? Now, if we take the one point near this point, so we can say that this fruit can be the apple because the color of an apple is blue. But if we take the k value is 5, suppose the new point is here. If we take the value of the k is 5, k is equal to 5, then if we draw a circle over here, so then we can take the 5 data point, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So here the majority of the data points is there. So we can predict that the point can be the lemon. Okay, so the problem is if we take the value of k1, so there may be the chance of overfitting because there is the noise of in the data. Okay, so now there is the k nearest neighbor is the method for classifying the cases is based on their similarity to the other case. Okay, and now if we compare these data points, suppose this is the new data point, and what will be this data? So I have taken here the 5 data set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the majority of the class is green. Okay, so now we will calculate the nearest point by the distance matrix, which is called the Euclidean distance matrix. There is also some distance matrix, suppose the mean, Minkowski, and there is any other matrix are there. But we'll only discuss about, we have taken only the distance matrix, this is called the Euclidean distance. If you look at this data carefully, suppose if the new data point is here, So that will predict the new point is under the lemon category when the k value is 1. Now just think about the decision boundary. If you randomly put any new points over here, if you take the nearest closest data points, here is the red and here will be the this one. Suppose there is a 2 point, this one is blue and this one is gray. Means this one the orange and this one the lemon. And if you check carefully, then you can see, so there is a line in between these 2 points, and this line is equidistant from each other because we have taken the k value each one. Okay. So now if we increase the value of k, then the decision boundary will be changed. The k nearest neighbors algorithm, we have to first pick the value of k, and what will be the value of k, that we will discuss within a minute, and then we will calculate the distance of each unknown cases from all cases, and we will take the Euclidean distance here, and then select the k observation in the training data set, and that are the nearest to the unknown data points. And after that, after calculate the majority vote, we'll predict the response of the unknown data point into the most popular response value from the k nearest neighbors. Okay, so now to calculate the k nearest neighbors, to do the k nearest neighbors classification, first we have to calculate the distance matrix and how many nearest neighbors to look at, and then optimal weighting function on the neighbor points, and method for aggregating the classes of the neighbor points, means we will take the majority vote of each data points. Okay, so we'll take typically the Euclidean distance, but mean curves was there, and we can see that the most of the good accuracy come if we take the k value is 5, and here we'll ignore the voting function, and we'll take the classes by the majority vote. Okay, that's I have already told you. Now, if we compare the decision boundary, first, this is a decision boundary when I have taken the k is equal to 1. Now, if we change the value k is equal to uh, 5, then the decision boundary also change. Means if we put any data points over here, and if you suppose there is a new data points, and if you take the 5 data points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you draw a circle, then you can see most of the points is under the loop. Okay, if you take the any data points here, and if you take the if you take the first 5 data points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so there is the gray. Okay, so that's why the decision boundary will be changed, and we'll calculate the new data points, and there what will be the class by taking the value of k nearest neighbors. Okay, so now here we have taken the k is equal to 10. So here also the boundary also the change. Okay, if you take any, if you put the data points over here, there is a, suppose the new data points, and what will be the class of that point. If you take the 10 data points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the blue is the most of the data points is blue. So that's why here if a new data points come, so this data point will be the orange data points. Okay, so now this, if you compare the three decision boundary here, so the decision boundary is changed by the value of k. Okay, so if you want to take, means which k value will give you the best accuracy, so then you have to draw this graph, you have to plot this graph, and then you can see for the value of suppose k, you will get the highest accuracy, because most of the time if we take the k value is 1, so there is a chance of overfitting, means there is a high variance in the data set. Okay, so if you take value of k, it is slightly decreasing, but that will give you the best result. Okay, and when you are increasing the data set, the accuracy is also decreasing. Okay, thank you guys. This is all about the k nearest neighbors classification. Thank you for joining with us.